We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Boston Red Sox and the Tampa Bay Rays. It's Rays baseball, and it starts right now. Brendan McKay, a Pennsylvania-born lefty, gets the ball to start here. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Yeah, Matt, his last start wasn't a particularly good one. Lasted 5 innings and ended up taking the loss. He's a much better pitcher than that, and I think he's looking to at least, hopefully, pitch into the 6th or 7th inning in this one.
Now at the plate, Kevin Pillar. He carries the 8th best average in the American League entering play.
This season really shouldn't come as a surprise to many. We all know what kind of skill this guy produces when he has a bat in his hands.
First offering on its way. First pitch of the ball game misses here, and that's how we begin this 4-game weekend set. Dan Dero, we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight. They've been on the skids recently, losers in 7 of their last 9 ball games.
Yeah, Matty V, what we might be looking at, Dero, is a team that might have lost its focus a little bit. They're definitely going into the postseason, but I don't like the way they've been playing the last week to 10 days.
Yeah, they've definitely been playing poorly, Dan, without question, not executing. But I will say this. When you go to the postseason and you show back up, all your numbers from the regular season get washed away and everybody's at 0. So they could start fresh and stay hot.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. The 1-2. Fouled off. Takes this the other way to right. But this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first down. And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, you have to be really impressed with what J.D. Martinez does for this offense. Looking at his stats, I was really impressed with the fact that he's hit 4 bombs in his last 10 games. Lately, he's been the guy to watch, and I think he's ready to do some more damage right now.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in as he'll take a look at ball 1. Swing and a miss. Blew it right by him at 96. It's a ball and a strike. 1 out, nobody on. 2 balls and a strike.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
The 2-1. Right side and right into the shift. And he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first.
Batting third, the designated hitter, J.D. Martinez.
Striding forward now is the DH, J.D. Martinez. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. That's wide, 2-0. 2 out, nobody on. And he fouls this one off. Now the 2-1 pitch.
This is a good at-bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
And we'll have the first base runner of the ball game here as that misses, and it's a 2-out walk.
Batting fourth, the shortstop.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Xander Bogaerts. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. From the belt, the pitch. On the line, that's a base hit into left field. And a good job to get to it quickly and get it back in. That'll hold him to a 2-out single.
Hey, there's a bullet off the wall. The outfielder does a really good job of getting that one in quickly, but I think they had a play there at second base.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on there, Dan. I got to believe you're busting it out of the box thinking 2 until somebody tells you no. I know it would have been a close play, but I think you got to err on the aggressive side right there.
The average sits at 303 entering play. Home runs up to 30 now, and 107 runs batted in. The 0-1 offering, high in the air down the right field line, but this will wind up being a foul ball.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Another one sent foul. Runners on first and third, 2 away. And this one gets away. And a disastrous time to uncork a wild pitch as the go-ahead run scores from third. Off the plate that time and a little high. It's even at 2-2. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Ricky Holiday.
Yeah, Dan, we got Ricky Holiday behind the dish tonight. I can't figure his zone out. He doesn't favor the hitter or the pitcher and can be a little too inconsistent.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Red Sox settle for just the 1. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. The Red Sox on top, 1-0. Marcus Walden, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What's your take on him, Dan?
You know, every pitcher comes out of spring training hoping they can make somewhere between 30 to 35 starts. This guy will be making start number 30 on the year. He's reliable, he's dependable, and he's been pretty good all season long. 30 starts, not an easy thing to do.
Coming to the plate now, Kevin Kiermaier. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now the pitch. And that misses for ball 1. Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They come into this one looking to make amends for a loss last time out that put an end to a 7-game winning streak.
Yeah, Matty V, we're getting a look at a really good team right here, D-Row. The only thing you hope they can do is to stay focused as the season winds down. They're a good team, and it looks like they could go a long way in the postseason.
Dan, I've racked my brain trying to figure out what's the best way to go in. Clinch your division early, be playing good baseball, meaningful baseball down the stretch to get into the postseason. Bottom line is it's an 11-12 game sprint when you get in. You want to be executing on all cylinders when you get in, but anything can happen.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball.
Hey, having AB right here, I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
A full count to the Rays center fielder.
What an amazing AB right here, and what a message it sends to your entire lineup. This guy knows out on the mound he's going to have to battle today.
Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Verdugo waits on it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Now a moment here in St. Pete for a glance at the Rays starting lineup. Dero, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Yeah, Matty, a lot of professional at-bats up and down this lineup. I know they're behind right now, but it only takes one guy to set the tone and get the boys going.
At the plate, Jose Martinez. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. 22 home runs on the ledger for him so far this year. A high strike there, and it's 1-1.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Bases are empty, one man out. On the ground for the shortstop, Bogarts. Scooped up. Throw not nearly in time as he reaches it first.
Batting third.
And indeed, they will elect to challenge the call. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will review the play from all available angles to come to a final decision.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Okay, we're going to get one more look at it right here. Is there enough video evidence to overturn this call? You know, I think there is. The shot right.
Okay, umpires look ready, and off comes the headset, and he's out. So the original call is overturned, and it ends up being a well-used challenge there.
Upon video review, the call of safe at first base has been overturned, and the batter ruled out.
Into the box, Austin Meadows. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He'll come into play here at 319. 46 home runs and 109 runs batted in. Here comes the 0-1. A shot to first base and caught there to end the inning. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left. On now to the top half of inning number 2. It's the Red Sox 1, the Rays nothing. Here now is Rafael Devers, and he's a guy who's been absolutely terrific over the last couple of series, really swinging it well. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. In there, strike one.
Yeah, I get it. They want to run this guy's pitch count up, but that was a pretty good pitch to hit. He might be kicking himself that he didn't swing at that one.
Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. And a half-hearted attempt that time as he broke the plane of the plate. It's a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
Striding in, Dustin Pedroia, and he's looking to snap out of what's been a rather dry spell at the plate. First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. And a swing and a miss that time by Pedroia as he finds himself in an 0-2 hole now.
Hey, that's the modern game right now. North-south. Elevate that high fastball and bury stuff in the dirt. Completely different from the east-west we came up playing.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Red Sox on top in the early going. 1-0 as we play the second. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Line to the right side. Meadows is there. 2 down.
Batting it, the right fielder, number 99, Alex.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that brings up the outfielder Alex Verdugo. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Off the plate and low here, ball 1. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Verdugo carries a batting line a little over the 260 mark. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Pulled toward right center field. On the move is Kiermaier. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. Down in order go the Red Sox. And after an inning and a half, it's 1-0. Bottom of the inning now, and standing in is the power hitting second baseman Brandon Lau.
Number 8.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch, and the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. A ball and a strike.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
Now it's swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Willie Adames comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. High and deep to right. Verdugo backing up on it. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Batting 6, the first baseman, G-Man
So
Choi.
striding in, G-Man Choi. And check out the recent numbers. Clearly providing a lot of thump at the plate right now. First pitch coming. Here it is. Walden has made a name for himself as a starter that simply misses the barrel of the bat. He rarely allows a large number of hits, and he does a pretty good job at keeping the ball in the ballpark when the hitters do make contact.
Yeah, Matt, and that's not an easy thing to do. I think one of the reasons is he changes speeds really well, and he throws both sides of the plate. One of the keys to missing the barrels, you have to be able to throw inside and throw outside, and he's about as good as it gets in baseball at missing barrels.
Hit in the air to right field. Verdugo's got it, and with it, the inning is over. Down in order go the Rays. They trail this one 1-0. Top of the third set to get underway, and from the on-deck circle into the batter's box comes Christian Vasquez. Now the pitch. The 1-0 home is laid off for ball 2. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Now a curveball here, nowhere close. That's in the dirt. It's 3-1.
you could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
And he drops a change in on him there, and that'll run it full 3-2.
Ooh, that's a good pitch to take a hack at right there. Change up in the zone. He'd like to have that one back.
3-2 pitch. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
And don't forget, he lost his last time out, so he wants to get off on the right foot here. The last thing he wanted was to walk the leadoff man.
At the plate, Kevin Pillar. First pitch on its way. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
Vasquez aboard here at first with nobody out. 3-0 now.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
Here it comes, the 3-0. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
3 of those pitches were definitely out of the zone, but that last pitch looked pretty darn good to me. You're not usually going to get many favorable calls on 3-0, though. You have to earn that spot.
Now at the plate, Andrew Benintendi. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Benintendi hits a little over the 270 mark. First and second here with nobody out. Well outside with the curveball for a ball.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
The 1-2 gets him looking, strike 3.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Here's J.D. Martinez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. First and second now, one man out. In there, and it's even at 1.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
Can't catch the corner away with the fastball. It's 2-1.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Now the 2-1. Fly ball heading for the alley. On the move is Kiermaier, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap, and the runner is in from second. Throw won't get him.
This thing was a double or more the second it left his bat. He really drove it well, and it ended up one hopping the wall out there. And more importantly, he picks up 2 RBI along the way.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He swings and grounds it to short. Adames picks it up, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, the first baseman, Michael Chavis.
Stepping into the box, Michael Chavis, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. He's ready. Here's the first offering. With runners in scoring position this season, Chavis brings in a batting average resting just under 320, and a look to inch closer to that mark with a base hit here.
You want to talk about having a career season, Matty. This guy's batting average is through the roof, one of the best in the business, and maybe more importantly, his OPS is through the roof as well, which means he's doing it with damage.
Breaking ball snaps in there for a called strike 2.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to tack on any more runs. Let's see if he attacks his zone or buries something in the dirt.
Count even at 2-2. From the stretch. So a full count now.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
And here's the 3-2 from him. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
Rafael Devers the next to bat. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. Looking to minimize the damage here. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Oh, and he had him guessing there, and it's a ball and a strike. And action now in the Tampa Bay pen as it looks like a right-hander's begun to get loose. The 1-1 home is strike 2 swinging.
That's what you call a challenge fastball right there, boys. I don't know if he was necessarily trying to miss up in the zone like he did, but he got away with it right there and put the fastball by him.
Coming up now on 30 pitches in the inning. Nearly got the inside, but ruled a ball. The 2-2 gets him swinging. He struck him out. So it's 2 runs on just 1 base hit, no errors, and 2 men left on base. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Red Sox 3, the Rays nothing. And that'll bring in Yandy Diaz. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. Here comes the first pitch. And that one right down Main Street.
Yeah, he made up his mind early to take the first pitch because that thing was right down the middle.
Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes.
I get it. He wants to see this guy's repertoire, but now he's behind in the count. Puts himself in a tough spot to hit.
It just misses off the inside for ball 1. Hit hard up the middle. Pedroia has it. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Batting in, the left fielder, Ryan O'Grady.
Ready now, Brian O'Grady is coming off a 3-hit performance in the loss last night. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Man, that's a great take right there. Backdoor slider just missed the outside corner. This guy must have a really good eye. Most guys swing at that pitch.
1-1.
Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. 1 out, nobody on. Popped him up. Devers in foul ground, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Batting 9, the catcher, Mike Zunino.
Into the box, Mike Zunino. And he's a guy really in need of something to click at the plate right now. It's been a rough go for him. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. Oh and 1, here it comes. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Rays go in order 1-2-3. They trail it here 3-0.
Break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager, and overall he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He cited the 4 walks they've earned already as evidence that his guys are waiting for the right pitch and that they're willing to let the opposition work themselves into trouble. So far, that's paying off.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Team I'm playing, I'll probably play them in the playoffs. I should beat them. I'm dominant the Rays.
Dustin Pedroia,
easy.
0-1 for him here in this one.
Tampa sucks. Dude, I love the stadium.
First pitch of the at-bat.
If you hit like a double, I can score 2 runs. My state, I won't be able to do that.
Trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
Good tailing action there. It's 1-1. Takes this the other way to right. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now. So it's a leadoff base hit to start the Red Sox half of the inning.
Yeah.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
What, October? Yeah. They're in the playoffs in real life? Yeah. I'm like 2 weeks behind.
And the next up will be Alex Verdugo. As he takes a cold strike
I always
at the
do 1
knees,
game every week, pretty much every day.
He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Some days I would do 2 games, that's very rarely. I'm gonna be starting doing 2 games more, because I want to get the season done. Like when I get to like 3 games left, I might just play all 3 games so I can get to the playoffs.
Boy, the curveball just hasn't been there this afternoon, and this is this guy's bread and butter pitch, especially when he gets ahead of hitters. He needs to find that curveball again.
The 1-1 home. Misses above the zone for a ball.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
The 3-1 pitch. That misses. So a single and a walk, and it's first and second with nobody out.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
So striding forward now, Christian Vasquez. On its way is pitch number 75. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
No, it might rain. It might rain in the race.
A 1-1 count now to Vasquez.
You know they race in the rain, right?
Taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find his zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
Unless it's part of 2 point and you don't want to do it.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Ball 2.
Replacing your backup catcher.
3 runs, 3 hits.
You don't have a backup catcher. You're supposed to have a backup catcher.
And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind
you
first.
Call one.
And that'll slice just foul at the last moment.
But you did not have a backup catcher. I'm like, what the fuck?
And another foul ball. 2-2. He's at the knees and called strike 3.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored. Looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
To the plate now, Kevin Pillar.
Dog, you could have no shortstop. What you could do is switch your second baseman and third baseman to shortstop. Do you have any second and third baseman?
Now the 1-0.
Well, people have secondary positions, you know. You could put your center third base could play shortstop. If you have a backup third second baseman, they can take that spot.
Second with 1 away. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Gotta find a way to keep his hands back.
The 1-2. And this is on the ground is short. Could be 2. The second for 1. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. 1 left for the Red Sox. They lead it 3-0.
Oh, definitely. He's good.
Now batting, Kevin Kiermaier. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1.
I always do good no matter what. He only lost 3 games.
Here's the pitch.
It's 21-3.
Turned on down the line, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Now here's the pitch. Line hard to the left side, but foul. Count remains at 0-2. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
Hit down the line at first.
Oh, I hate this guy. Why does he hit the ball foul?
Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
Well, what do you do when guys keep fouling pitches off like this? I guess you can back them off the plate by throwing one inside.
And you good pitches don't need to swing.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
That's why you have to understand baseball. Say if you have a 9-pitch at bat and you strike out or fly out, that's a good at bat. Once you hit that bat, you hit it out. But the good thing about that, you made the pitcher take you 9 pitches to get you out. That's a good thing. Because you made it through a lot of pitches. That's what people don't understand. You made a pitcher to throw a lot of pitches to get you out. It's like the bad thing about swinging the first pitch is, if you hit it out on it, it's played, even though it's a good pitch, it's pretty much bad because then you didn't make them 40 pitches. That's the reason why you don't make them for 6 pitches. That's the thing, that's not a lot. I can make them for 20 pitches in 1 inning.
Austin Meadows, 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
He's running for a slider.
Really found a groove on the mound. It's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance.
He's a slider, see? Now he's running for the changeup. Watch. He's running for the changeup. How did I know what pitches he threw, dog? I just did the last 2 pitches. That's how good am I? Now he's up for the fastball. How did I know that? I just guessed the 3 straight pitches. Now he might go to change up a slide again. We don't know. See, dog, that's what you have to do. Just guess the pitch at times. Hey. But you made it for 9 pitches. Before that, you made it for a lot of pitches, but I found the pitch. Monica sucks.
3-0 now.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around
today,
and leave
you know
something with a hard to plate and get beat in this situation.
fucking sucks. I hope it's not good. All he does is about walks.
Gotta believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle
bad
it
Yankees
back.
are not in
That's
the
a
playoffs,
perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholed in a certain area, and it wasn't what he was
Why
looking
the
for.
fuck is he batting leadoff? The fuck? Devers. The hell is the lineup?
Bogarts has it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error
Yeah,
as the
perfect
side
game
is
for
retired. Down in order go the Rays. They trail in this one 3-0. Charlie Morton, the 6'5" right-hander, takes over on the mound.
Number 50, Charlie Morton.
And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi. In prior outings against Charlie Morton, comes in with 6 hits in 22 tries. 2 of those hits were for home runs.
Something.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Wow. Yeah, she has Empire today. This happens. Usually it'll help the Yankees though.
And no swing apparently. Ball 1.
I don't know why that guy's batting second. What is the lineup?
Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. The 2-1 home. Down. Oh, and it's off the first base bag.
What the hell?
And they'll recover.
Oh, wow,
and
that's
get it
okay.
out on the play. My goodness.
Sometimes for a first baseman, the best thing you do is just go ahead and tag the guy like that. Hey, there's a lot more that can go wrong when you try to throw to the pitcher or the second baseman covering.
Taylor Boca is batting fifth.
And
Why is Bernard batting last? Bernard's in batting leadoff. Who the fuck is? Where's the Poya? Why they? Who is Shad? Whatever that guy named. Why they call him up? How is Bogarts batting 259?
Bases are empty. 1 man out. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
They're going to probably stay away from this guy. He's got so much power. You don't want to miss over the heart of the plate. But I think when pitchers try to be too cute on that outside corner, they might leak one a little bit inside, and this is where that guy would jump on it.
The 3-1 pitch. There's ball 4.
Let me walk on. Only freaking walk him. Oh god, you don't pivot to him.
One gun in the inning here with a runner at first.
Look at what twice in this game.
One of the better 2-strike hitters in baseball, Xander Bogaerts. From the stretch.
Ooh, I'm shocked he got away with that one, boys. Curveball right down the middle of the plate, and for him to take that pitch looking, he had to be sitting on something else, but he should have pulled the trigger.
Runners on first with 1 down. Grounded to third. This could be 2. Fielded cleanly. 1 there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3 to end the threat. Thursday night baseball rolls on. We'll have more after this. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Wackney.
Matt, Rays manager Kevin Cash talked to me in between innings about his lineup's offensive production, and he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
Number 8,
First pitch on its way. Brandon Lau is in for his
This time,
second
dog,
plate
when
appearance as
I
he
lay
looks at
off a good
ball.
pitch.
It's 1-0. And now a pitch on the way.
This time where I plan to lay off a pitch no matter what the location is. Why? You bunt with
Late
2
that
outs?
time for a strike.
Don't mean you bunt. That's a give me out. That's just retarded. You just gave him a free out.
Just off
That's
the inside part of
dumb.
the plate, it's 3-1.
Great
You can
AB
get
up until
walked
this
with him,
point.
dog.
A walk right here could really just infuse some confidence into this lineup.
And
Well,
the
you don't
perfect
think.
game will
Oh,
go by
fuck.
the wayside here as this pitch
Why are they on my
misses for
perfect
ball
game?
4.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at
Oh,
least
Nick
they have a
Barnes
base
hit on
runner
run.
here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Digging in, Willie Adames comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Umpire does not. No, this umpire does not give his points to him.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Well, might not have been where he was hoping to put that pitch, but he somehow gets a swing on it anyway. Strike 1. Liner towards
There's
second.
the first hit.
In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, this team has been shut down offensively up until this point, Dan. But right here, team's first hit of the game in the 5th inning. Let's see if it sparks some offensive.
You know, this will be interesting, D-Row, to see if they can crack this guy's code. A lot of times, once you get that first hit, several begin to fall after that one. So it'll be interesting to see if this guy can put the screws on this one and tighten things up and not allow any more base hits.
Verdugo has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out.
Now batting, third baseman, Youngie.
So digging in
He's
now,
batting
Yandy
138.
Diaz. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in
He's
his only
terrible.
trip to the plate so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit on the ground down the first baseline.
Right,
far
guys,
this
so I
season
don't know
with
why he's
runners in
batting
scoring
138.
position, Diaz
I don't know why
has
they
an
call his
eye-grabbing
ass
batting
up.
line, one that resides
And that's
above
Porter
the
is injured.
340
How about
plateau.
we drew him at
His
6
batting
home
average
runs?
right now
The
certainly
fuck?
signifies that this guy is having a
He had
great
30
year.
on my
I'm very
save.
interested to see how this guy finishes up.
Relay to first
And
in
a good double
time,
play.
and just like that, this side is retired. Rays strand just the one. Still down 3-0. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and Michael Chavis will step in at the
Band
plate.
aid on his fight. I'm showing up Tampa.
Outfield shaded a bit to left center. The first pitch. Swing, line, drive.
That's gonna be a
That's going to
double.
be trouble. Around first, digging for 2. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
Wow, not sure what the pitcher was thinking, serving up a fastball right over the heart of the plate. His eyes got as big as saucers as he blasts this thing, putting himself into scoring position to start off the inning.
Standing in now, Rafael Devers, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1.
Why you didn't always go to second?
Here it comes, 1-0.
Yeah, you did, but you were stopping at
This
first
is gonna
base
be
for
an
some
interesting
reason.
at bat. I think he has
You
to
could've
be
made that
pitching
a
for a
triple.
strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Splitter taken here, 2-1.
Oh,
That's going to even up the count at 2-2.
Focus on the line for Devers.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Left fielder is on the move. He's there and records the first out.
The batter number 50, second baseman, Justin.
Runner at second, 1 away, and that'll bring up the former MVP second baseman Dustin Pedroia. I'm set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. 3 runs, 4 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner. And he watches this one in there for a high strike. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2. Alex Verdugo, the number 8 hitter here, waits on deck. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The next 3-2, and that misses ball 4, so it's 1st and 2nd now with only 1 away.
I'm sure the manager is fine with that. He tried to entice him with that 3-2 pitch, but he didn't take the bait. First base was open though, so he just needs to make a good pitch for a ground ball.
So it's a tight spot here. 1st and 2nd, 1 man out, and that brings up the outfielder Alex Verdugo. From the belt, the pitch. First pitch is a curveball that's inside, 1-0. Has a look, now the pitch. And wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1. Ground ball right side. Oh, but they throw it away at second. He's in at second safely. As also on the play, a run comes across to score.
Well, if anybody was wondering why they're losing, there's the reason. When you're given a chance to make a big play, you've got to make it, or you're going to be on the wrong end of games more often than not.
Plate now, Christian Vasquez. Pitch popped up. Choi has room in foul territory. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Kevin Pillar. 0 for 2 for him to this point. First delivery to him on the way.
No, that was your fault, dog. You messed up on the meter. First, you should have went to second, not first.
That one catches the edge of the zone.
The problem is, dog, you're not thinking. That's the issue. You're not thinking. Every time you get someone on base, you panic. Like, you're going to get people on base in the game. It's not like they're never going to get on base. You're panicking every time you do something bad. It's not bad to allow a walk. It's not. You give up base runner, but as long as you get them out.
At the plate, Brian O'Grady will start
I'll just walk this side. Yeah, I don't even want to face Nick Moreland, but unless he challenged him for
No doubt about that. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced?
Now you're messing up on the meter.
Fantastic. We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
I never mess up on the meter. I never do that.
But I think it would have been ruled a to strike
I'm good
anyway.
at
It's 0-1. Well, it's been a good outing so far,
I'm
but he
saying
hasn't
make
really
you
racked up the
listen to
strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
So the shutout still intact here in the 6th as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And you can see right there that these guys rank 2nd in the AL in that category. Stepping into the box, Mike Zunino. First pitch on its way. And look out as that one ran in and got him. So here's Kevin Kiermaier. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well. Anytime it gets up there north of 7, 8 pitch ABs, sometimes it just comes down to pure execution. Let's see if he makes the adjustment right here.
1-1 the count now. From the belt, the pitch. Looked like that one tied him up a bit. A swing and a miss.
Hey, you know in the back of your mind as a batter right here, he's got that nasty sinker. I know it's 0-2, but he might not be looking for the punch out. You have to find a way as a batter to get that two-seamer up in the zone, or you're going to ground into a double play.
Pilar is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
I can't talk to you, dog.
Up next for the Rays, Jose Martinez. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Zunino rounds the corner and is headed home. Safe at the plate as they close the gap to 3 now.
Well, the beat goes on with this guy, runner in scoring position. No doubt when he comes up, he's thinking RBI. What does he do? Double the drive and another run. This guy is a money run producer.
At the plate, Austin Meadows. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. This is on the ground over to first. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. A run for the Rays thanks to the RBI double. The 2-3-4 hitters now to start the 7th. The Red Sox 4, the Rays 1. Chaz Rowe is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 52, Chaz.
Now in the box, Andrew Benintendi. He was a ground-out victim last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. This is line to left. But this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out number 1.
Now that jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Into the box now, J.D. Martinez. It was a walk in his last trip. From the stretch. Rowe was known as a short relief specialist, a guy who came in, got 1 or 2 big outs, but with the new pace of play rules, they're forcing a change for this right-hander. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
Swing and a liner. Foul.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
Play football right now, but I don't think there was any thought that this was not going to happen throughout the course of the season.
3 balls and 2 strikes to the DH for the Red Sox.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Postponing games, etc. They explained without revealing all their plans that they're going to remain flexible and deal with this as
now the payoff pitch home.
And try to get this season.
Rolled slowly to first. Right to him. And they'll just tag him out along the first base line.
Sometimes for a baseman, the best thing you do is just go ahead and tag the guy like that. Hey, there's a lot more that can go wrong when you try to throw to the pitcher or the second baseman covering.
Ready for another shot now. Xander Bogaerts. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that misses, ball 1. We're in the 7th now. 4-1 our score to this point. And it's fouled away. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Fouled away. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Michael Chavis would be next. Count still full, 3-2. Another full count pitch home. And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Here's the first pitch to him. Michael Chavis is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. 2 out with the man at first. Now a swing as he hits this one into the air. But this will be foul off to the right, out of play. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
I mean, that's a classic case of coming off your backside right there. He lost his entire back leg, was out in front, couldn't keep his hands back.
This is in the air to left field. O'Grady will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Red Sox lead one, but they lead it 4-1. Next to bat will be the Tampa Bay cleanup hitter, Brandon Lau. Due up are the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only one run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at-bats.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ball one.
On the ball. Fuck up.
Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. Here it comes on 1-1. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw on to first in time, one away.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Willie Adames.
One out now in the Tampa Bay 7th, and up next will be Willie Adames. First delivery to him on the way. One out, nobody on. A ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Oh, textbook slider there, and he's back at even 2-2.
His slider's been impressive all night long. If he can continue spinning it like that, he's going to be just fine.
The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full. Ji-Man Choi is on deck. Bases are empty, 1 man out. On a line, that's a base hit.
Hey, sometimes you get lucky right there. It looked like a 3-2 pitch out of the zone. Could have got on base via the walk, but he wanted to knock instead.
Ji-Man Choi the next to hit. And he hits it hard to the right side. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. And you see on the graphic right there that his hitting streak will indeed live on as he just continues to hit the ball well. Settling in now, Yandy Diaz. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Ryan Brazier takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away. First pitch on its way. Set with the 0-1. Grounded back up the middle to second for 1, on to first, and talk about doing the job out of the bullpen. 1 batter, 2 outs, and the inning is over. 1 left for Tampa. They trail it 4-1. Colin Poche has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. So coming to the plate, Rafael Devers. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know, he wants to keep it going as long as possible, but this very well could be the last chance to do that.
Here's the first pitch to him. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. And he falls behind now, 2-0. He has a cut at that one, but misses. 2-1.
That's not a pitch he misses very often. He knows he should have done something with that one.
Fly ball out toward left center field. O'Grady arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out.
Now back, second base, Dustin Pedroia.
Next up for the Red Sox, Dustin Pedroia. It was a walk in his last trip. He's set and the pitch.
1-0.
Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Now the 1-0. Line to the right side. And that is going to sneak on through into right. It's a 1-out single.
Nothing fires me up more than watching an offensive player stay inside a baseball and drive it the other way.
What?
Into the box, Alex Verdugo, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. A 1 pitch on its way.
Ball, action time.
Hit down the line at first. The throw pulls him off the bag. Throw gets him 2 down.
Here's one that you don't see too often, right? Safe at second base, but out at first. Great hustle there from the runner going into second. Really showed off his speed.
So a runner at second, 2 down now. And from the on-deck circle into the batter's box comes Christian Vasquez. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Eighth inning, 4-1 is our score. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. And he'll miss the target there with a curveball, and it's 2-1 now.
Good time to be a 9-hole hitter right now. More than likely going to get a good pitch to hit. The top of the order is looming on deck. Good spot to be a good hitter right now.
Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3. And he pulled up in time, but it's a cold strike 2. Now a A swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. Poche has got it, and the side is retired. One left for the Red Sox as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Matt Barnes is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth.
Number 32, Matt Barnes.
Ready for another chance? Brian O'Grady 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
The left fielder.
Now the pitch.
Someone on this offense needs to take it upon themselves to have a quality AB and start the line moving again.
Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Rounded down the third baseline. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Mike Zunino 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. First delivery to him on the way. In there, and it's 0-1. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. Just got the corner that time with a fastball. Strike 2.
Hey, as a hitter right here, you can't be leaning out over. I know those first two pitches were in the outer half, but nothing saying he can't ride a fastball in right here.
A 1-2 count to the Rays catcher. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. In the dirt here. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. A runner in scoring position with none out. Two pitches fouled away. From the belt, the pitch. And this is swung on and missed. And boy, they took care of a key man there. One away.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 0-1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Hit softly down the line at first. And the tag gets him, but they do play to run on the play.
And here with the infield back, they were giving him the run on a ground ball, so he just takes advantage of that and drives the run home. Good approach.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Jose Martinez. He'll try and start things over now with the bases empty and 2 away following the RBI ground ball. He's set. Here it comes. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92, you can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
Two out, nobody on. Tried to work it back to that low inside corner, but it misses. 1-2. Now the pitch. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. So it's 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We've played 8 full. The Red Sox are out in front, 4-2. Diego Castillo enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. All set to start the 9th in this one. Coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Kevin Pillar. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ball 1, no strike.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
That evens it up, 1-1. Now the pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Oh, man, you can't hit a ball any harder than that. I mean, this ball gets on it in a heartbeat. Nice job to stay with it, though, and then make the out at first.
Standing in, Andrew Benintendi hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Swing and a ground ball to third. He's got it. And they are not going to get him at first. He's aboard easily.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step 1, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy. You can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
And this one's in the dirt, and a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. Unable to find the zone with the slider.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
Here he comes on 2-0.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heater.
Three and 1 to Martinez.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
This is skied out toward right. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. The relay. Throw to third, but he's in there. As a run will score on the play as well.
Hey, D-Roll, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
And that brings in Xander Bogaerts, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way to do it.
So here's Michael Chavis now as he sends it on the ground to first. Scooped up. Throw to first in time, and the big inning is avoided as the side is retired. But an RBI triple gets the Red Sox a run. Last chance for the Rays coming up. 5-2 now, Boston. Brandon Workman enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the ninth.
Number 44, Brandon Workman.
Leading off the inning, Austin Meadows, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. First pitch of the at-bat. Fouled off. Wind up and the 0-1.
Outside, that's the ball.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
The 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
2 strikes.
Fastball just inside. 2-2. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Waiting on it is Benintendi. And that's the first out of the inning.
Now that's number 8.
Standing in, Brandon Lau. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Here comes the first pitch.
Oh, that's big count.
1 out, nobody on. Good zip on that one as he just throws it by him for strike 1. A ball and 2 strikes.
A good fastball above the belt is normally a pitch that batters love to take a rip at, but that one froze him.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch.
Correct count, 2-2.
High in the air down the right field line. And foul. And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. Might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Stepping in now, Willie Adames. He'll take a look at his strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Now the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Tampa down to their final strike in this one. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Yeah, and they know this is going to be a tough stretch on the road. To win the first game of the series, it's got to feel pretty good. Something to build on for tomorrow.
5-2 the final score tonight. The Bo Sox win for a 108th time, most in the division. Marcus Walden earns win number 15 on the year. Brendan McKay was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. Brandon Workman hammers down the save, his league-leading 54th on the season. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Boston Red Sox, 5 runs, 8 hits, no errors. They left 11 men on base. For the Rays,
I got 8 walks. Damn.
1 error. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game,
I walked 8 times. And I had 8 hits. I cut my whole fantasy team. My God, what? I cut like my whole fantasy team. My God. No, I didn't cut the whole team, but I cut all my bench players because everyone's on bye or injured. I hope Sherman come back and he's gonna play this week. Stephon Gilmore got the virus. Yeah, and not to sign a DB in fantasy because I have him. And I need a kicker too. No, just keep it quiet. No, just keep it. No, cause no one's gonna pick them up. We're not doing it. Cause I'm fine.